Hi everyone, my name is Pamela. I'm a real estate investor and a full-time employee. Over the last 5 to 7 years, I've invested in real estate and grown a small portfolio, all while managing my primary job. Today we're going to talk about mindset. It's really important to get your mindset right in order to make smart decisions when things get tough. The first question you want to think about is why. Why am I interested in investing? What is it about real estate investing that appeals to me? Is it the extra income? Is it that you'll have a family vacation rental? Is it a retirement plan? Understanding your why is going to be crucial as you go through this process. The second question is, what kind of investor do I want to be? The question seems easy, but there really are two distinct options. The first is a strictly maximize your return on investment. I want to be a cash flow person. You don't care where the location is, you just want to see the money. The second is an investor like myself, where you really want to buy a place that you love. You can see yourself vacationing there, you see yourself with your family and really enjoying that house, but you want to be able to bring in that rental income and help with the upkeep when you're not there. Just note that with the latter option, you're probably going to see slightly lower returns on a month-to-month basis. However, you're trading that off for lifestyle benefits. Okay, so now we get to the third and probably most important question when considering getting into investing. And you have to be honest with this one. Are you landlord material? It's something that you and only you can answer. And you have to self-reflect and ask yourself, what kind of interaction do I want to have with tenants? Do I even want to have interaction with tenants? If I do, at what level do I feel comfortable? The good thing is there are two options. You can choose to have a long-term tenant, or you can choose to go the short-term rental route. Obviously, with long-term tenants, it's much easier because you have them month to month, they've signed a long lease, and unless there's an issue with the apartment itself, most likely they're not going to be calling you. With short-term rentals, the income potential is much higher, but obviously it's far more involved. You really have to think about these guests and all of their needs, their upcoming vacations. It really becomes hotel management, and you have to be able to be accommodating and have that level of customer service mindset. So I want you to visualize a scenario where you're in the middle of the workday, you're about to join a really important meeting, and the tenant texts you and says, oh my God, there was a pipe that burst and there's water everywhere. I don't know what to do. What do you do in that scenario? Secondly, you have a guest who's checked in and either, let's say the apartment was a mess because you and your cleaning person miscommunicated a check-in date, or maybe things just weren't up to their standards and they're very upset that they've been inconvenienced. How do you handle these conversations, especially right before you're joining a call? There's another scenario where you may have people who are checking in overnight and are struggling to check in. They don't know how to function the keypad, or maybe they've gotten lost. So these are all considerations that you need to think about and really reflect on how you would handle it, and if you even want to be handling it while maintaining your full-time job. Okay, so we've gone through the visualization exercise. We've gone through a few scenarios, and you said, you know what? I don't really feel comfortable with this. It's too much stress along with my day-to-day job. I have too many other commitments, and I think that I won't be able to handle it. Totally okay. That's why we go through the self-reflection exercise first. Maybe another form of investment will work for you. However, if you feel excited and you're like, yeah, I can handle this, these things are going to arise. I know that this is a hands-on investment and I'm ready to move to the next step. That's amazing. In next week's video, we're going to talk through crunching numbers, research, and affordability. So join me, and if you're not already, follow me for more.